Hello friends, how are you? Today we will discuss about how to control the cross contamination. And what is cross contamination? Cross contamination, first it will be start with our hands. Whenever we are working with our two hands. So always whatever we are doing before we start to do or after we finish the task, wherever there is a requirement, you have to wash your hands, because whenever you are cutting with a chicken, fish or meat items, if you are not washing properly your hand, if you come to the cut to salad or if you are come to ready to eat, so always that blood or it can be the bacteria, it can be transferred to the food, and if you eat you will feel sick. So always the hand washing is a very important. And next, if you are using any kind of the chopping boards, knife or any kind of utensils, if you are using for the raw items, so raw means always which is contained blood and is a high risk of the bacteria you are using. So you have to use, after that you have to wash and sanitize well, then you can use for the another items. So another things, whenever you cook, after you finish you cook food, you have to cover well, because flies, it can become from the outside, they can carry any kind of bacteria from any other place to. Always you have to keep your food is covered. Whenever you are finish your food, you have to keep covered. Why? Because the flies, it can become and it will be sit in your food. So whenever there is a flies, that means is a food pest, it can carry the bacteria from another place. So always we have to keep cover. And in our chiller or freezer, in a restaurant there is a designated freezer and chiller, we have it for separate. So always we are keeping the separate for all kind of things. But in our room or in our home, there is not available many freezers, so only one freeze, and we have to manage with all the foods. So what we have to do, we have to give the priority first on the top shelf, always the ready to eat food, whatever there is a ready to eat food, and it will not leakage any kind of water, so it will keep in the top shelf like a cake or like a dry items. Then after that it will come to for your salads or something else like that. Then after that all the foods you will keep accordingly, and the down at the bottom whatever you have, there is a leakage item, like keep all the raw food product which is contained blood or something, it can be leak out. So always you have to keep like that. If you like this content, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.